Kawasaki.
¡Wow! ¡Se ve delicioso!
Must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
¡Wow! ¡Se ve delicioso!
And he walked him.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue again early on.
Now the third baseman. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1's the count.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner at first with no outs here.
1 ball.
In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. The 1-2. That one lifted to left. In position. Brings it in. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Lawrence Butler.
Just really solid numbers. He's coming off of a month where he hit over 350. So when you talk about solid at bats, taking the walks, driving in some runs, he's doing it all right now.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Brent Rooker. And a foul ball left side. Man at first, one away. And strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Now, Lawrence Butler. Right through there for a strike. The 0-2. That's down and in.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. The A's strand 1. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now in the Bronx. And our pitcher in this game, Jeffrey Springs. What do you have on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Cody Bellinger now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Wouldn't chase that time. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line.
Bellinger goes. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw into third. Hung up in a rundown now. The tag. Ow! He can't scramble back in time. Here's a big power threat. Jason Dominguez. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. Back in the Bronx, here's the catcher, Kyle McCann. On the ground to the left. Sends it to Flores, and quickly one away in the second. This is J.J. Bleday. First offering misses badly for ball one. One down, base is empty. That one almost got him. This is the zone. Ball three.
3 balls.
And the righty deals. And there's ball four.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
That's ripped. And this one could be extra bases. Bleday rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Man at second. A's leading by a run as we play game one of this 4-game series.
It's a good take.
The 2-2. This one smoked out to left. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Jacob Wilson will hit next. That one fouled off. That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. That's a little bit low. In the air, right side. Judge squeezes it. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 2-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Ruiz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now the number 2 hitter. Fly to left his first time. Late swing fouled off. Bounce to the left side. Fires across the diamond. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the A's 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, and the batter now, Francisco Mejia. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ball 1 there. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson is some book, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Sliced hard but foul. And the pitch. Ball 1 low. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Hauls it in for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. To the right side. The throw to first. Awesome play there.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Wilmer Flores at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs. 1. Back in the Bronx, top half of the 3rd inning, and now the DH, Brent Rooker. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1.
You know, these A's showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's to 3rd. Sends it to Flores. 1 up, 1 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Butler batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
At the belt and fires. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Butler leads off first with 1 away. Now a check swing, but he held up. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The pitch. On left side, 6, 4. Beats it. Good hug. The inning continues.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. Walk and the run scored this time. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And the right-hander deals. Not close with that one. Ball 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Oakland looking to add another. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
To third. And that's a fair ball. Around third. And that rolls into the corner. He scores. It's 3-zip. Coming home. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer. So 2 down. Here's Miguel Andujar. Aaron Boone makes his out of the bullpen for the Yankees. Ian Hamilton. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Foul ball there. Andujar in his 6th season, hitting 7th in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. So 2 runs on 2 hits, including the homer. 1 error and nobody left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Athletics 4. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Oswaldo Cabrera. And the pitch. And it goes just foul.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Slings it across. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Anthony.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
The lefty fires. And misses inside. The Athletics leading by 4 here in the last half of the 3rd. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 strike.
Bounce to third. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1's the count.
2 out, space is empty. Swings through that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Lifted in the air out to left. And Bellinger is out. And that's the inning. Back here in New York, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Tyler Soderstrom. And a pitch. Bounced up the middle. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next offering is downstairs.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I... On to second, they get one. Back to first, and that is a double play. Back to the top of the lineup, Esteury Ruiz. Up next for the A's. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fly ball down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw, and it gets away.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
And now, Brent Rooker. Here's a rocket out to left. And there's a hit. The throw in. And he's out. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Gets him to chase after that one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Stays alive. And a pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one out to right. Butler towards the line. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch and foul ground.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play. And it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you...
Butler makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. It's 5. New inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. First pitch, not close. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. McCann in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's inside.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, you're trying to put me out of business, aren't you? And that was a...
That one the other way, and it stays fair. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. He's already. So they bring on the veteran, Marcus Stroman.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now. And there's a ball.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Nabs it. Runner tags at second. Close play, but in there. Miguel Andujar up next for the A's. 1 for 2. 0-1.
0-1's the count. I got 1 ball.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Throws it away. The throw is wild and it gets away. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. He's out. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Oh, right to the backstop. The 1-0.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a good eye there.
3-0.
1 run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. Too low, ball 4, and he's walked another.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
That one pushed foul. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And now here is DJ LeMahieu. Swings and misses. 1-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Soderstrom steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Chisholm, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Swings and misses.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. On the ground right side. Throws to first in time. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Esteury Ruiz. And it's fouled away. Ruiz measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Right through there for a strike. Bounced out to short. Volpe throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's the third baseman. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. That one misses, and it's 3-0. And that's ball four.
First base.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And that one sliced foul. Kicks and deals. Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Around third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Butler batting with one down. Takes a strike. And that one is inside ball one. That misses. 2-1. That one missed. Snap throw. Rooker over at second, one down. Inside ball four.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball four.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Mejia makes the grab, 2 down. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. High fly ball out towards left field. Dominguez reaching back towards the wall. Banks off the wall. 1 run is in. Relay throw home. In there safely. And they now lead by 9.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The next offering misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Butler hauls it in, and there's one away. So the batting order turns over. And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. On the ground to third. And there's 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Cody Bellinger. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive.
Bleday makes the catch, and that'll do it. Top of inning number 7, digging in for Oakland, Tyler Soderstrom. New pitcher now, Scott Efros.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The pitch. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Not even close there. Now 1-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Dominguez sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. That one ripped. And he makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Yuri Ruiz. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. It's ahead in the count.
Missed with a changeup. And 1-1. And that one sliced foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Back in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Aaron Judge at the plate. On the ground, and that's just foul.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
And that one handled. Throws across the diamond, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And that one finds its way through. 1 gone, runner at first. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. And that one hammered. Butler going back. And it's off the wall. Dominguez around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Waste no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball. Dominguez at third. Mejia over at second with 1 down. And that one is lifted in the air. That's a base hit as a run scores. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And up next for New York, Wilmer Flores. He swings and fouls one off. Two on, 1 out. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fly ball to right. Butler makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. So first and second with 2 outs. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Out to short. Tosses across to first. That ends the inning. And we're at the top of the 8th. Now the third baseman, number 12. There's the strike. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Next
Ball,
pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And here it comes.
We got a full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Righty delivers. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
On the ground, could be two. They get one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouled off left side.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
That one not close. 1-2 to count.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the strike.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. The wind of the pitch. Right side, Ruiz. To first, one gone to the bottom of the 8th. 1 down, there comes Cody Bellinger. Base knock center field. So man aboard, and next for New York, Aaron Judge. Bellinger goes. Judge rips that one. Has a beat on it. Makes the grab. Throw over to first. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. This one pretty well. Back in the Bronx. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now here's the A's catcher, Kyle McCann. Right-handed reliever gets a piece and stays alive.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Sends it to Flores, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. There's a strike.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
It falls in, and that's a base hit. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next up for the A's, Miguel Andujar. And he takes a strike. He goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
And that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now a chance for Jacob Wilson. Just missed. Two on, 2 outs. Hit in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Run comes in from second, and it's now 10-2.
Back-to-back singles. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ruiz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll do it. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Dylan Floro.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hard hit left side. Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Francisco Mejia getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Floro, a 6'2" righty, 205 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Laced to right center, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Safe at second. He legs out the double. Man at second with one away. And next is the designated hitter, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 3. So a change being made out at second. On to run for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. Runner takes off for third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The run comes in from second. It's 10-3. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 0-1.
0-1.
And time called prior to the 0-1. Substitution now at first base. On to pinch run, Ronnie Mauricio. Left-hand hitter waits. Runner on the go. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner goes again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. No throw, safe at second. So it's their last chance in this one. Wilmer Flores stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner breaks for third. And first offering is fouled off. Mauricio stands at second with 2 gone. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The A's take this one in a blowout. Final score here today, 10-3. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.